I'm Catherine Nadal, a psychic, medium, and clairvoyant. I'm also a registered nurse and a retired Army Reserve colonel. Today I continue my life of service by delivering messages from beyond and offering readings to those who need the guidance most.
Hey, I'm Felissa Rose. I'm an actress, and you may know me from films like Sleepaway Camp, Return to Sleepaway Camp, Terrifier 2, and Victor Crowley. So my feelings about psychics and mediums and otherworldly life and entities and dimensions is very strong and powerful. I love the idea that we move on and transition to another place and our energy always stays alive. Although the physicalness of us decays, we move on and gather around the souls that we were with here in the physical form. So I love getting a psychic reading, and I love anything that has to do with anything outside of this realm.
Hi, so I'm Catherine Nadal. I'm a professional psychic medium. You can call me Kathy. I'm a certified medium with Forever Family Foundation. I'm a retired Army colonel. I spent 30 years in the military, and I'm still a registered nurse. So thank you for sitting with me. The first part of today's reading is a coffee reading. This is what I'm known for. I'm known for reading Italian and Turkish coffee. So this is your coffee here. We just made it.
Okay.
So just
Drink
sip it. Yep, and I'll tell you exactly what to do with it. As I deliver information to you, even when I look in your cup, I'm just going to point out certain items and I'm going to describe them to you. I'm going to say, can you see it? Just say yes or no.
Okay.
I'll try to explain it, but don't give me any definition or any backstory on anything, okay?
Okay.
All right, good. And when you're done, just let me know. All right, good. So with the hand that you write with, just pick up the cup.
Okay.
All right, good. You're going to hold it by the handle.
Okay. I always
All
have
right.
to be different.
So what you're going to do is you're going to turn the cup and in the air, counterclockwise.
Okay.
So that's away from you.
Okay,
So 1, 2,
two,
3.
three.
Yeah, now just put it upside down here, just completely over, and then
Okay.
just give it a little twist. And then you're going to put it up actually over here. Yeah, it's got to be tilted on the cup.
Okay.
There you go. Perfect. We're just going to let it sit for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
And it's interesting because the type of coffee that I'm reading for you is espresso. And this type of coffee that I have selected has what they describe as crema. So we'll be reading some of the foam that's in your cup as well as the images in your cup. Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's cup is very, very different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the cup up and I'm going to have you lean in and look.
Okay.
So just so you know, this part of the cup is the handle of the cup, and it represents where we are right now. This happens to be the beginning of March, right? So this will actually be March, okay? So what we want to do is we want to look at the wall of the cup. And it's interesting the way I'm looking at your cup is this month is very busy for you. It actually started when I do time, I count with my fingers. So this is March, this is February, this is January.
Okay.
Do you see when you look under January, there's 2 important people right there. 1, 2. You see their heads?
Okay.
1, 2, and they're connected. So that's important because above that, you see those 2 dots?
Uh-huh.
That shows importance to like events, okay? One of these 2 people is you, okay? So when I walk into the beginning of January, okay, you're walking in with another person, but the dot above you is significance that you're connected. So that's a partnership. That's like a relationship. Do you see that?
I see
All
it.
right, good.
I would say you're spot on.
Good. And then above that, you see how there's 2 dots above that?
Uh-huh.
That to me is very important because it shows the significance of the relationship, the significance of this friendship or, partnership, okay? That's very, very good, okay? I like that, but it's more important that you like that, right?
I love it.
So I moved back to where we are in March, okay? You see how it literally looks like if someone were to say, I see trees. When somebody says, I see a tree, the first thing they think of is the bark, right? Not the leaves on the tree, but the bark, right? Do you see that there seems to be like 2...
Oh, I see that.
Yeah, it looks like 2, like, trees. But as you look really close, it's really not. It's really not. There's one there that's solid, but there's you. You see the head?
Okay.
See the little arm with the hand, the body, and the foot, and the foot. So it's you're standing in front of a tree, like leaning against it. That to me is very symbolic because the tree represents life. There's like an old expression, the tree of life, okay? This piece right here in this month, you're leaning against something, like leaning against your life and asking what am I here for? Or why am I here? Or what am I supposed to be doing? Okay? And do you see how one foot is lower than the other? It means that you have dug in your foot, dug in your heel on what you won't change in your life. But the other side of you is willing to take a chance. You see what I mean?
Like me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's very interesting. Okay. But that I like though, because you're not by yourself. You're leaning against something that's solid. Okay. And that's the tree. Okay. Yeah. And that's really amazing. You could see that though, right? You see the head, the little hand, and the foot like that, right? Now I want to move forward, okay? And as I move forward, I have, this would be April, this would be May, this would be June. You see how the images start to change? You're going to be doing something work-related. Look at this. See all that foam like that?
I do see all
drama. Drama. A lot of drama. You see all that, right? It looks like a little volcano going on down there. But very, very closely, when you look at the holes in the foam, you see that heart? How perfect it is. Right there. Yeah. You see that?
Yeah.
It's like somebody used a cookie cutter. Whatever you do for work,
wow, it looks just like that.
Love. Yeah, look at that. That's amazing. Look at that. Put it right next to each other. You love your work.
Love.
Yeah, you really do. Look at that. It's right there. Now, the important part is looking at above it, what's on the wall, okay? There's a man next to that. You see that? You're going to be working with a man who's going to want to be looking back at previous things that you've done. He may be giving you an idea of something he thinks you should go back to. You see that? Because it's like a hook. You see that hook?
That's very interesting.
You see that, right?
Yeah.
You see the man there?
Do you want me to tell you what that
No,
means?
not yet, not yet. But you see that? It's so clear. And the piece of it that I love is this little squiggly thing. It's like he's speaking. His spoken word is coming out. But it's about you. You want to know why I know that? Because it's over all that foam. And that has to do with the work, okay? So you have a lot of work. You do a lot of work. But this man is going to suggest something from back here that he thinks you could go back to or do again. But he's going to put a different spin on it. You see how that's why it's like a zigzag.
Right.
He's going to put a different spin on it. He's advised you before. Okay. You know who he is, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You want to know why I know he's advised you before? Because look, he's got footprints there in the cup.
Wow.
I could see his feet mark, which means he's walked in your path before. That's amazing. When we move back, that little tiny hook like that, you see that tiny hook that he was talking about? Look how big that hook gets.
Oh my.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like his little idea becomes bigger. And look, it's going back over that heart again. and then it just brings more for you. But look at this. Whatever this is, you see where the foam ends?
Yeah.
Look at this. This is like you're sitting down now. You see? This is like someone's broad shoulders, right? And then it comes down to a waist. And this is what I would say is, oh, this is their thighs, right? Little foot, long leg. Look at the leg and the foot are different heights again. That's you. Over here, you had one short, one long. Remember I said that the foot was dug deep, right? This was you standing now in March.
But now
You get to sit down,
I get to
which
relax.
means it's over. That big project and all that work is over. You're sitting down and you're kind of dangling your legs. But that's going to be really big. That's going to be really big.
I know exactly what it is.
That's financial too.
Uh-huh.
That represents business and finances with that. And then we just look at the rest of your cup. But to me, that's what I love, because the cup tells a story. You're standing there, not really sure what this is going to be about. You need some support. The tree is there to show your support. You know who you are as a person. You have one foot dug in, and you're listening to the man with his ideas. And then you're doing all this hard work with the heart, literally right there in the middle of all your, it's dramatic, it's hard, but you love doing that work. And then we move into, you get to sit down and dangle your legs. So recapping just means that we're just going to talk about it and you're allowed to speak freely.
Okay.
All right, good. Okay, so here we are. So when I started here, when I said you're standing, that was here in March. When we go back over to January, you and another person, so now you could say what you think those images are.
Me and my best friend, who are very bonded and are ride or die, took an amazing spiritual trip in January.
All right, good. And the important event was over that, saying,
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, good. All right, great. And then we move into March, and you're leaning against a tree, 1 foot dug in with the support. And then we move over to the idea from the man. So who is the man?
Okay. So I did a movie when I was 13.
Oh, wow.
And it is the most important part of my career. And I was told recently that we're remaking that movie.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
So that's the man with the ideas who's in my past.
Yes, with the
With
footprints.
the hook and like coming to get me.
Oh, wow.
And that work and that massive business has all to do with remaking this film now in 2026.
Oh, wow. And so it's already,
It's already in the works.
yeah,
We're already in
'cause look,
pre-production.
that
Yeah.
is a small hook, and then that goes
And
into
he's
the
been
big hook.
in my life since I'm a little girl.
Wow.
And now he rewrote the script and he's ready to embark on this journey again.
Oh, and
So
their
40
heart
something years later.
is in that. And I said it's going to be
That's been
very
my
dramatic.
whole- yeah.
It's going to be very busy. It's going to be very hard.
Yes.
But you love it, so you're
Love.
going to do it. Yeah.
Love it.
And then after you get through that, you actually get to sit down and dangle your legs.
And relax. I get to relax. We work so hard and then we get to take a breath.
That is beautiful.
Is that amazing?
Yeah, that is really amazing. I really love that.
That's huge.
Yeah,
That's,
it is.
And especially because it's work, but it's my love.
That's perfect.
It's amazing.